Hey guys, how's it? I just came back from a 10-day trip to Sal on Cabo Verde. And first of all, what really impressed me was how many different conditions you can get on such a small island. So in this video, I want to share my experiences with the different types of spots there. So from perfect flat water to side onshore jumping to perfect down the line conditions. So let's start with some quick facts about Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde is a little island nation in the Atlantic Ocean, and this video is about the island Sal. Sal is probably the most popular island for windsurfers and also kite surfers. The flight is about 6 hours from Europe roundabout, so most of the people travel from Portugal or Amsterdam, but also from Germany you have quite good direct connections to get to Cabo Verde. And once you arrive there, you will feel the trade winds already. So the best season for windsurfing is actually between November till March. The wind is mostly offshore due to its northeast direction. On the other side, you also have onshore spots, which are quite good for jumping. The spots are quite gusty, but the water temperature is quite hot, so you can actually go out with a shorty. So for me, that was quite alright, and I didn't feel cold at any time. And for the Flatwater fans out there, you will have a lot of fun in Santa Maria. So Santa Maria is actually the city with the most tourism. So you have a lot of hotels there, a lot of apartments and Airbnbs. And Santa Maria is actually a lagoon area with easy but gusty sailing, but really good flatwater conditions. And there's also a surf school located where you can get lessons and improve in your sailing. Santa Maria is probably the easiest place to sail. It's a good place to enjoy freeride conditions and also to improve your sailing with some local surf teachers there. Pontacino is another freeride spot. Pontacino is actually a really fun spot. If it's windy, the shore break can be quite powerful, but in the end you windsurf in front of really crystal blue water and palm trees, so it's a pretty cool place, but also really gusty because of the hotel buildings in front of the spot. And then there are a few spots that are kind of mixed between wave and freeride. So the first spot is Ponta Leme. Ponta Leme is close to Santa Maria. You also have several surf schools there, and you can get some really good flatwater conditions, but also some waves if the wind is quite powerful and pushes in some bigger wind swell. And then you get some perfect down the line conditions, really close to some sharp rocks. But yeah, a fun spot, and you will definitely find other windsurfers and wingfoilers over there. And then there is another spot that is called Kite Beach. Kite Beach is really fun for jumping actually. So you get some proper side onshore wind, but take care of the kite surface. So it's better to go way more upwind or way more downwind, so you don't disturb the kite surface. But the real highlight of Cape Verde is definitely the wave sailing. But at the same time, most of these spots are super technical. You get really powerful waves, shallow reefs with some really sharp rocks where you surf maybe like 2 or 3 meters in front of it, and you definitely need an advanced wave sailing level to go out on spots like Alibaba, Ponta Preta, Secrets and other pretty good wave spots. And we were super lucky. We scored almost every spot there, and I just want to show you some action shots of these days, and let's go. And to be honest, I didn't really felt comfortable in these conditions, especially in Ponta Preta and Alibaba. It's super hard to even get on the wave if the wind is super light. Recognize that I really have to improve in these spots, and if you only sail a spot maybe 1 or 2 times during the trip, you definitely feel progress, but you need to get kind of a routine to get really good at these offshore down the line spots. Still, I enjoyed sailing super long and probably the cleanest waves I've ever windsurfed, besides Peru maybe. And of course we were lucky because yeah, we actually had waves almost every day, which was pretty impressive. And then another thing is the access to the spots. It's better if you talk with some locals that tell you which spots you can go to. And then also keep in mind that the streets, if you call them streets, are quite rocky. So I would definitely recommend the 4x4. I mean, friends of mine also went there with like a Fiat Panda, but yeah, we took the easy way and took a 4x4, and yeah, then it was a lot of fun to actually go to the wave spots at the west coast. But now we come to the question, who is Cape Verde for actually? Cape Verde is definitely not the easiest wave destination. If you have a solid level in waves, it can be incredible. But if you're just starting with wave windsurfing, it might be a little tricky, to be honest. The entrance to the water is super rocky with some sea urchins, and also getting over the shore break is quite a challenge at most of the spots. But if you want to spend a lot of days on the water with your family and you just want a free ride, Cabo Verde is definitely a spot I would recommend you to visit. So yeah, these were just my personal impressions about the island. And Cape Verde definitely surprised me how diverse it can be. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy if you like and share this video with your friends. Cheers.